Hello student, in this video we are going to study some theorems on T4 space. So the very first theorem is, now we are going to prove every compact Hausdorff space is normal. A compact Hausdorff space, it means T2 space is normal. That's what we are going to prove. Or every Hausdorff space is T4 space. So whenever it is normal, every T2 space implies T1 space. So every T2 space is T4 space, means if we prove T2 space is normal, obviously T4 space is also normal, because normal plus T1 gives us T4 space. So whenever we prove compact T2 space is normal, it is easy to prove compact T2 space is T4 space also. One and the same. Just we have to add one more sentence in the final conclusion of the theorem. So first we are going to prove compact Hausdorff space is normal. So our data is, the given space is compact T2 space. So x comma tau, I'll take it as compact T2 space. We already proved a compact T2 space is T3 space. A compact T2 space is T3 space. So if it is T3 space, it means that it is regular. In regular property we have proved compact T2 space is T3 or compact T2 space is regular. So whenever it is T3 space, it is regular also. Therefore, we are having compact T2 space x comma tau is regular. So what is our data? Our data is compact T2 space. We have already proved compact T2 space is T3 also. If the space is T3, it means that it should be regular also, because regular plus T1 is T3. Regular plus T1 space is T3 space. So whenever it is T3 space, it is obvious that it should be a regular space also. So what are the things we are having as a data? X comma tau is compact Hausdorff space. X comma tau is compact T2 space, one and the same. X comma tau is T3 space. X comma tau is regular space. So our x comma tau is compact T2 space, T3 space and regular space, one and the same. Now we have to prove it is normal, or we have to prove it is T4 space also. To prove it is T4 space, we have to prove again it is normal. If we prove it is normal, our theorem is proved. If they ask you to prove it is T4 space, if you prove again it is normal, again the theorem is proved. Whether they ask to prove normal space or T4 space, we have to prove the given compact Hausdorff space is normal. Keep that in mind. So to prove it is normal, we should have two closed subset, right? So I am considering E and F as two disjoint closed subsets of capital X. I am considering two disjoint closed subsets of capital X. X comma tau is regular. Therefore, from regularity, we are having X belongs to E and Y belongs to F. There exist open sets Gx and Hx such that this two should be disjoint. Gx and we are having Gx intersection Hy is null set. So whenever we are having two closed sets E and F, subset of X, I am taking X belongs to E, Y belongs to F. there exists an open set Gx and Hy such that intersection of these two should be null set. Means we are considering disjoint open sets. What is the condition it has to satisfy? X should belongs to Gx and F should be subset of Hy. So from the definition of regularity we got this. Now we are considering an open cover. So the collection of Gx whenever X belongs to E, this is an open cover of E. Because E is closed, we are having open cover for E since E is compact. See, E is closed subset of X. Closed subset of compact space is compact. Therefore, E is also compact. And we are having Gx, which is the open cover for E. And E belongs to E means it is having finite subcover. E is compact. Since E is compact, it should have a finite subcover. X is compact space. E and F are closed subset of X. And Gx is an open cover. Every closed subset of compact space is compact. Therefore, E is compact. And therefore, it is having finite subcover. So, since it is having finite subcover, we can write E as E is subset of, it should be having finite subcover 1 to n. N should be some finite number Gxi. I am taking this value as some open set G. Similarly, we can write union of I is equal to 1 to n Hyi as H. Again, G intersection Gxi intersection Hyi is null set because Gx intersection Hy is null set. For each xi belongs to E. So clearly G and H are open sets and clearly E is subset of G and what is H? Hyi. F is subset of Hy. Therefore, F is subset of H. Right? E is subset of G and F is subset of H. Clearly, G and H are open set. Since for every Y belongs to G, for every Y belongs to F, this implies to prove G intersection H is equal to null. See, whenever Y belongs to G, whenever Y belongs to G, this implies Y belongs to Gxi also, right? Because whenever X belongs to Gxi, we are having it belongs to E. So, whenever Y belongs to G, it should belongs to an open cover also, Gxi. This implies Y will not belongs to Hxi. Because whenever element belongs to G, it will not belongs to H because E and F are disjoint. Since E and F are disjoint, whenever Y belongs to G, it should not belongs to H. This implies Y does not belongs to H. So, whenever some element belongs to H, it will not belongs to, whenever some element belongs to G, it will not belongs to H and vice versa. Therefore, we are having two closed set E and F which is disjoint. So, E and F are disjoint closed set and it is subset of two open set which is disjoint again. So, it satisfies the condition of normality. Therefore, x comma tau is normal. X comma tau is normal space. That's what we have to prove. So, every compact T2 space is normal. Also, every T2 space implies T1 space. So, compact T2 space is normal, we have proved already. Every T2 space is T1 also. Therefore, normal space plus T1 space implies it is T4 space also. Therefore, every compact Hausdorff space is normal and every compact Hausdorff space is T4 space.